Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, isn't that good? I'm proud of you. You know that?
Thanks. I got a call from an agent on the West Coast.
You what?
No,
That's tremendous. Maybe something will happen with... Listen, if something happens with this movie, I want you to run with it. Because even if I don't make it, I've got to know that somebody gets something from all of this stuff.
What do you mean if you don't, Marco? Don't talk like that. You're gonna make it.
Well, I'm glad you're so sure of that. I don't know anymore, but, you know, I did all those wild things. I always felt that nobody could touch me somehow. But that kind of arrogance always has to pay somewhere along the line. I'm afraid that right now, that may be about what's going to happen. But what I am sure of is that I want you to do whatever you're going to do well. Whatever happens, I want you to succeed. Some Corelli somewhere has got to make it in this place. I'll see you.
I saw the light was on underneath your door, so I figured you'd still be awake.
Oh, yeah, I never go to bed till after midnight anyway. It's interesting. I talked to Brad today. He said, he told me all about Blood Moon being released. So, when are you heading out to Lotus Land? I'm sure they're lining up out there, ready with contracts for you.
Well, it's not quite like that. A distributor said he was interested in me, and you know how those things go in that business.
Well, you never can tell once the film gets seen around. You don't know what offers they're going to make you. I was talking to Mimi today on the coast, and she's real excited. She thinks all kinds of great things are going to happen once the film gets released.
What about you?
What? Gee, I don't think I have too many expectations. I think my career as a screenwriter is really quite finished. Now, I intend to dedicate myself to being a great reporter again. Actually, Brad asked me to write an article on you and Cassie for the publicity for Blood Moon. What do you think about that?
Not much.
Me neither. But it is rather tempting, to be just a heartbreaking first love story, you know?
Edwina, what are you doing?
Nothing, I'm just talking off the top of my head.
Yeah, you're trying to hide this conflict that you're involved in. This news about Marco's movie is really tearing you apart, isn't it?
Why should it?
Well, I guess a part of you should run down there and tell Marco how happy you are for him. And another part of you tells you shouldn't. And I think the good part is telling you that you should.
I don't want to see Marco. I don't want to run down there and start reminiscing about what grand times we had making that film, writing that script, all the enthusiasm, all the great stuff, all the hell of it. I want him out of my life, Gary. Don't you understand that?
Well, I could, if it were true.
It is true. I don't want to be near him. I can't be near him.
Yes, you can, and you should.
Why?
Because whether you like it or not, he's part of your life, and he always will be.
Oh, God forbid.
You don't mean that. That's why you're so unhappy now. You know, Edwina, you could really help him out. Why don't you write that article about him instead of me? And you could explain to the world what kind of guy he really is. That he's not a crook. That he's just a good man with a lot of big dreams that never come true. You know if that movie was a success that he'd be more surprised than anyone. You know that's true. And you also know that under that facade, that exterior of a big, streetwise whatever, that there's a very sensitive and and good man.
I know that.
You also know that he's very lonely and he's very frightened. Don't you think that maybe there's something you could do? Pride, but I think it'd be worth it.
It's not a question of pride. He would completely misconstrue all my intentions.
I know it's difficult, and maybe he would, but you're the only person that can stop him from trying to act like a hero.
How's he doing that?
Well, when I went to visit him in jail, he was telling me that he's afraid that they're going to discover that he's working for the police. And see, he doesn't care. He's on this kick that he's going to redeem himself by trying to help them find out who the people are who are involved in the film scam. I'm scared.
Well, I can't do anything. Call that Hall. Get him out of there.
He won't listen to Ed Hall. Don't you understand? You're the only person he'll listen to.
I doubt that.
Well, I don't. I don't think it's asking too much for you to help try and save Marco's life. Just, please, tell me you'll help me. Everything's locked up.
Right.
I tell you, I'm glad we're getting out early tonight. I'm beginning to feel like a hermit.
What?
A hermit. Hermit. We've been working so much lately, I've almost forgotten what people look like in their street clothes.
I know how you feel. Total. Good. Well, that does it for November's accounts.
Finished. We'll leave together.
Oh, I'd love to go home. Take a long, hot bath, clean my apartment, do the dishes, and maybe sleep for a couple of days.
Well, why don't you? You're the boss.
Exactly, and the boss now has to do December's books.
Sam, I hope you don't mind me mentioning this, but I think you got your priorities a little bit mixed up here.
What do you mean?
Well, look at you. I mean, you're beautiful, you're single, you got nothing to tie you down. You got a lot of money, but here you are slaving over these books.
I like to work.
But not 24 hours a day. You know, if I were you, I'd be on the other side of the world, traveling, going to see all these new countries, new cultures. I wouldn't be here slaving over these books, getting these bloodshot eyes like you got.
Do I have bloodshot eyes? Do I? Anyway, if you were me, you would not be halfway around the world either. You'd be under a car somewhere, getting all greasy and fixing the,
Manifold?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I guess you're right. But I'll tell you one thing. Work a car too hard, it breaks down. Work a person too hard, I'm not going to mention any names.
Larry, enough.
Come on, Sam. Don't you want to have some fun? I bet you there's about a dozen guys out there who'd love to be on a date with you right now.
You name one.
How about Drew?
Drew and I have a lot of fun together. I like him, but I think I'm too pushy. I think that's what scares a lot of guys away.
Come on.
No, it's true. I think I'm just basically a very independent person, and that... Well, don't you think I'm a little overbearing at times?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you just...
Come on, don't get down on yourself like this.
I think I'm keeping you from a night on the town. I'm sure I am. How about you go, I'll lock up. Really.
I'm in no hurry.
You want to just sit there and watch me work?
Well, I don't want to see you sit here alone.
Sweet, thank you. Now that I've got you here, about I ask you a question.
Hey, I don't know anything about accounting.
No, not about this. It's about Marco. According to Bradley, he's been denied bail. Is that true?
Yep.
Well, don't you think that's a little unusual? I mean, the charges against him aren't that serious, are they?
No.
Well, then why isn't someone doing something? Gary, hasn't he hired a lawyer to get him out of there?
Sam, don't get involved in this, all right?
Why not? What's going on?
I can't say.
Then you do know why Marco's still in jail. Gary, why can't Marco get out on bail?
Sam, I'd like to talk about it, but Marco's in a very dangerous situation, and the less people know, the safer. So for that...
I'm sorry. I didn't know about that, Gary. Here.
Thanks. Oh, boy. I'd do anything in the world for that guy. But he's got himself in such a jam now, no one can help him. But I guess that's the way he's got to do things, you know? Do it himself. Prove to the world he can do it himself. Anyway, I got to forget about it.
I have a great idea. Since we both could use a little cheering up, and I know I have no desire to turn into a hermit, how about the two of us go out to the dinner theater tonight? On Bluff Road, right?
Well, that sounds great, Sam.
Good, and it'll be my treat, okay? I just gotta go home and change my clothes, all right?
Well, I can't, Sam.
No, listen, I know if it's embarrassing you that I'm treating you, can treat next time. We'll think of it as a late Christmas present.
I'd really like to go...
Good, it's settled, all right? We better get over there before the show starts, and I'm starving, too, okay? Come in. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam.
I thought you were going to meet me at the restaurant.
Well, I was, but I got done early, so I came by here to pick you up.
You two going out tonight?
Yeah, we're going to dinner. You hungry? Ready to go?
Yeah. Listen, Sam,
No, I can lock up. Don't worry about it.
we're just going down the ribcage. Why don't you come along?
No, I have all this work to take care of.
Yeah, well, promise me you'll get out of here before midnight, all right?
Yeah.
Sam, why don't you come with us?
No, I'm not real hungry, and I got all this work to do. So.
Okay, well, I'm going to call up and check on you.
Okay. Bye.
We'll see you later.
Bye. Have a good time.
Bugs me, is it... Thank you. Is it people keep asking me about Marco, as if I, how he is, what he's doing, as if I cared.
Who's asking about Mark?
Everybody. Brad wants to know what our marriage was like, as if that were really a marriage.
It's none of Brad's business.
What he really wants to know, of course, is if Marco ever talked about how it was for him to be in jail.
Well, what does he want to know that for?
For the Blood Moon publicity. You know he wants to do this big thing, publicity-wise, about Marco's being in jail, don't you?
Oh, brother.
Oh, it is going to be terrible. It could be very dangerous, and it could blow the whole Undercover thing for him.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
Nothing. What can we do? We can't tell Brad to cool it because Marco's working for the cops. That would show up in the headlines tomorrow.
I suppose you're right. You know, Edwina, I'm a little confused about you. You seem to be full of contradictions. I mean, one day you're telling me you couldn't care less about Marco. Now you're telling me how worried you are about him. I think you haven't made up your mind yet.
I've made up my mind. Just occasionally I fall back into bad habits. Another thing really bothers me about Bradley's publicity campaign.
What's that?
Every time he talks to me, he seems to forget that I wrote the screenplay for this movie.
Ah, well, I guess you're just going to have to get yourself arrested, thrown in jail, and get some of your own publicity.
Ah, very funny. So, are you nervous for the big premiere next week?
I haven't really been thinking about it.
Oh, come on.
I haven't.
Oh, I don't believe that at all.
Go ahead. Ask him. Are you the guy who was on the cover of Teen Star?
No.
Oh, he's just kidding you. Of course he was.
I told you. Can we have your autograph?
I've got a pen. Here you go, champ.
Die for. Thanks, Gary. I'm completely totaled.
Yeah. Are you gone?
Yeah, I think the coast is clear for a while. You're gonna have to get used to this. You're absolutely the man. You practice writing your name on it. Don't look now, but Mr. Publicity just walked in.
Well, he must have done something right. He got Sam out of the office.
I'd like to go over there and tell Bradley Vernon what he could do with his publicity campaign. Cut Bradley Vernon into bite-sized pieces.
If it weren't for Sam, I'd be over there with you.
Hey. Let's make a deal. Let's not talk about Bradley Vernon or Marco Dane.
You got a deal. What would you like to talk about?
You decide.
How about us?
Think we can do that without somebody interrupting? Seems to be whenever we try to talk about ourselves, something or someone intervenes.
Yeah, like 10 minutes after we got off the plane to Puerto Rico, Marco pops up.
Marco, I don't know anybody by that name.
Edwina, I have to apologize about Puerto Rico. I'm sorry it ended up the way it did.
It ended before it began, as the song goes.
Well, do you think we can pick it up from there?
Take away the palm trees and the moonlight, what do you have left?
Us?
I think maybe it was a good thing that Marco showed up when he did.
Why?
Maybe we were going to get in over our heads.
Maybe I want to get in over my head.
Take me home. Feelings of blood moon and everything. I'm just not sure what I want to do with my life.
Well, you sounded definite the other day when you said you didn't want a screenwriting career.
Well, that shows you what kind of state I'm in. I'm not sure of anything anymore. I'm really not sure of anything. So, I'm going to say goodnight.
What's wrong?
I think this is maybe not the right time to do this.
Well, when is the right time? What's wrong with right now? What, is it me?
Oh, no, baby, no. It's not you. I'm just feeling kind of insecure about my feelings tonight, that's all.
Well, you were pretty sure of yourself in Puerto Rico. Edwina, is this the way it's going to be for the rest of your life? Every time Marco pops up, you're just going to disinvolve yourself with everyone?
This has nothing to do with Marco. No, Marco and I were done a long time ago. It's over. I mean, past the point of no return, you know?
Well, you could have fooled me. Is that why you left Puerto Rico as soon as we bumped into him?
Not wanting to share the beach with him does not mean he still counts for anything in my life. It should prove just the opposite.
Well, it doesn't. I think you overreact to him, and it happens again and again. You keep telling me you don't care about him. You don't want to concern yourself with him. But every time he gets himself in a jam, you get worried sick over him.
That's not true.
Well, I'll go one further. I think you keep comparing Marco and me. And every time you do, I come in second best.
Baby, that's not it. That you're the one who's overreacting here. I'm just unsure about my feelings, and it's because Blood Moon's going to be released.
Well, I'll accept the fact that you're unsure about your feelings, but it's not because of Blood Moon. You know, Edwina, I'm so close to falling in love with you. Close. But I think I'm just going to back off till you decide what's making you insecure, who's making you insecure, and who you want. Good night. I'm telling you.
Getting some coffee.
Got some time?
Sure. Come on in, Mom. Get yourself a mug. The coffee's hot.
Great. Been working with a pair of scissors all morning.
Oh, yeah? Is that the health club's latest technique for trimming off excess fat?
I'm not going to touch that, Mom. I got all the local newspapers. And even the New York papers wrote about Blood Moon.
Oh, well, yeah. New York always likes a freak show.
You want to look at them? Some of them are pretty interesting.
No, thank you.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, I think all the publicity for the premiere of Blood Moon isn't going to do much good if the thing's not a commercial success. And, yeah, I mean, why bother? And I have grave doubts that it's going to be any good. I've been to the circus, so why do I need to read about it?
Yeah, some of it is disgusting. There's a quote here from Asa. There it is. Asa Buchanan, Blood Moon's billionaire producer, says that Marco Dane is the only person he's ever worked with who didn't have to go to Hollywood to become the most arrogant director in America.
It's pretty disgusting. It's also true.
Edwina, it's going to be a little difficult to be with you tomorrow night if you're not supportive of this whole thing.
Oh, don't start, Gary. Marco was impossible. So was the situation we were working under. And Asa was just as bad as any producer in Hollywood. Kyle Dickinson trying to kill us all off one by one until there were none, so to speak. That didn't help things. Come on, you and I can't lie to each other. We will be in trouble tomorrow if we don't level with each other. I mean, the public and the press could just kill us.
You know, I speak and deal in realisms.
Yeah.
In fear. You're scared to death right now.
I was scared almost to death when Kyle aimed his gun at me.
Now you're trying to avoid the point. Edwina. Come on, you can level with me. I mean, after all, isn't that what our relationship is based on?
You sound like your older brother when you talk like that.
And you just can't seem to forgive anyone for their weaknesses, huh? Not even your own.
Maybe.
Edwina, do you really think you're a failure as a screenwriter?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, late at night when all the voices come whispering in at me, about how horrible it was. I mean, like that stuff with Sean parachuting out of the plane in the opening sequence under the titles. I mean, that was ridiculous. Why didn't I fight Marco harder about that? Or Danielle, why did I let Sean convince her to take a shot at her husband? She shouldn't have done that. She should have refused. And then I could have had Sean think about killing him when he got into the airplane.
Well, what difference would it make?
Well, it would have given Danielle an ounce of sympathy. And all that dialogue, whatever gave me the idea that I could write dialogue.
It was wonderful.
Oh, some of it was all right. Most of it just makes me cringe. Not to mention the fact that you all paraphrase everything, but we won't get into that. It may be all right. You know, it may be fine. I'm just protecting myself because I don't want to be in a position to hear it first from a critic, that's all.
Edwina. You know these voices that you... Do they ever say anything about my performance or Mimi's performance?
Oh, no, you guys were great. I mean, you just got to give yourself a break because you and Mimi and Cassie, you aren't professionals.
Well, why don't you give yourself and Marco the same break?
Hey, you know, you are going to be really great. People are going to come with offers from you, for you to Hollywood, the whole thing. I mean, why shouldn't they? You're sexy and you're talented and you're handsome and just don't expect me to give you a going away party like Bo did for Mimi.
Well, who said I was going to take any of these offers?
Oh, you'd be a fool not to. Come on, being a movie star's got to be better than being a grease monkey your whole life. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Well, wait a second. You know, for your information, I've no idea or no plans of being a movie star. Every time I think about that, I just laugh. Besides, I couldn't go off to California and leave you and Marco.
Well, Marco would leave without thinking about you, so you should start laughing about that fantasy as well.
Well, I don't feel as strongly about that issue. And you're also skipping the whole point. I'm talking about you.
I have a question for you. If you're so loyal to Marco, what are you doing cutting out all these things from the newspapers instead of trying to do something to help him? I mean, I went to Asa and I protested. I didn't do very much, but at least I tried. I mean, you've got to know how much this publicity must be killing Marco, and you're just merrily filling your scrapbook.
I plan on going to see Asa as soon as I leave you. But that doesn't matter, see, because you're just standing here in your little island here, looking at the negative side of everyone and yourself. Well, good, that's good. I guess that's real good for you and your ego, all right? No matter how tough it gets. Tell me how long you plan on going on with this publicity. Well, that's making a fool out of my brother.
Yeah, Marco can make a fool out of himself without anybody's help, Gary.
Oh, only physical around here. I'm partial to a few of these items. Hey, was it our fault your brother goes illegal to sell the film?
Yeah, it was your fault he got involved in all that film piracy. All the talk about not releasing the movie.
He's gonna make $1.5 million transferring tapes? Come on, Gary, huh?
He was desperate. But that's got nothing to do with right now.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? You think the press is going to ignore the fact that the director of Blood Moon is in jail? Why shouldn't we capitalize on it?
Don't you think you went a little overboard?
Yeah. Gary, has it ever occurred to you that this movie might be a bomb?
Yeah, it's crossed my mind.
Well, if it is, then we got to do something to get people into the theater to see it. And the interest generated in Marco being in jail just might do the trick. Now, you couldn't buy that if you wanted to.
That's right. We haven't got millions to promote this thing. I feel sorry for your brother. But his being in jail is heaven-sent publicity.
What am I doing here talking to you guys? You don't care about Marco. And you don't care about anyone else either.
You think he cares about you? You know, if Marco had his way, there'd be no publicity, that nobody'd go see the film. And you and Edwina and Mimi and Cassie, you wouldn't have the showcase that you deserve. All that hard work would be wasted.
Yeah, you got every angle covered, don't you? But on this one, you're morally wrong.
You know something? If it was your $1.5 million you were trying to recoup, you might think different, boy.
Yeah, maybe I would. I guess that's one reason I have no desire to be rich. You, relieved or disappointed?
Oh, I'm relieved. I'm so sorry. I was really unbearable before.
Better now?
Hope so.
Well, I went to see Ace and Brad, like I told you I would, and, I didn't get anywhere either. What's, worse is that everything they had to say seemed to make sense in a strange way.
Yeah, I know. They're like that. Think about it this way. Marco went for the fast buck, too.
Yeah, I guess so. But, in case you're wondering why I came back here,
why did you come back here?
well, to tell you that everything I said about you before I meant. You just seemed to sort of skip over it.
What did you say?
That I'd want to stick around this town because of you.
Bad temper and indecision and all?
Bad temper.